I thought today would be one big, cold, wet climb. And the first half of the day was kind of like that, but there were lots of great moments all day long. Leaving Cumberland in the rain. Our first rain day. A little dark and dreary. We'd been listening to forecasts for the past few days telling us it'd be cold and rainy on Saturday, and they were accurate. We'd also been looking at Ride with GPS, which swore we'd get up to 13% grade on the Gap Trail out of Cumberland, and that was complete nonsense, thank God. As it is, it was a 24-mile climb, which requires mental strength just because you're spending hours going at a low speed on a grade that's gentle enough, it feels like it should be flat, like I should be going faster than this. Trick or treat. The Cumberland Bone Cave. The Cumberland Bone Cave was unearthed in 1912 by workers laying track for the Western Maryland Railroad. Paleontologists were brought in and identified the bones of extinct saber-toothed cat and cave bear, which became part of the Ice Age exhibit at the Smithsonian. Rush, 1911. Down in the good. Down in the good. Down in the good. Yeah. My hands are cold with these Gore-Tex gloves, and the gloves are soaked through, which means they're definitely not waterproof. It's not bad. Another 10 degrees would be bad. We'll get there. I've always thought the best approach to days like this is to laugh about them. Fun? Yeah, but they're out in the rain and we're undercover. For 30 seconds. The Borden Tunnel, 1911. Okay. 957 feet long, used for hauling out local coal and clay. The shortest route from Baltimore to Pittsburgh. Limited visibility in tunnels. Well, can't argue with that. I'll bet you those are the panels that provide power to the lights. Borden Tunnel lighting, 2020, nice. Made it to the Mason Dixon line. You're crossing the line. It's not raining in Pennsylvania.
Raining.
There's a dispute between the Calverts and the Penns. Penns in Philadelphia, the Calverts in Maryland, of course. And a British court said, well, there's a line 15 miles south of Philly. So then somebody had to go survey it to see where that line was. They wound up out here. They obviously got lost. No, I'm sure it's correct. And then 15 years later, there's a Revolutionary War, and both families lost all their lands. I love seeing history on tour. I just wish there was more Native American history as well. Big Savage. The Big Savage Tunnel was built in 1912 by the Western Maryland Railway. They had trouble building it, and they had to use some techniques that were learned on the subway systems in New York. The tunnel's over 3,000 feet long, and they have doors at either end to let them close it off in winter. Okay, Continental Divide. On one side of the Continental Divide, all this rain falling on us was headed towards the Atlantic Ocean. On the other side, it was headed towards the Gulf of Mexico. In any case, we ducked into the tunnel, said hi to these people that were sheltering there, and headed on towards Rockwood. The rain stopped. Happy Halloween. It was a long, cold, wet day, but it was still fun. We're definitely going to make it to Pittsburgh. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have questions or comments, please put them down below. And if you'd like to see more, please click on subscribe.